Hi, I'm Emily Jayne Phillips from Emily Jayne Image Consultancy, here to do another how-to video, and today it's one that I've had loads and loads of requests for. It's liquid eyeliner, which is the reason that I've only got one eye with eyeliner on at the moment, so probably look a little bit strange. Apologies for that, but kind of a necessity for the video really. So, liquid eyeliner, people seem to find it a real sort of stressful thing for some reason. I think it's because of kind of the not the permanence of it, but basically you can get in a real mess if you get it wrong. It's not so easy just to take it off and put it back on again. You tend to sort of get it everywhere, and unlike sort of eyeshadows, which you can sort of blend and smudge until you get the effect that you want, once you've put your eyeliner on, you've kind of put your eyeliner on. But it can get a really, really cool effect. You can see I've gone quite exaggerated today for the purposes of the video, but because of my style personality I do tend to wear quite exaggerated makeup anyway. You can obviously do lots of different shapes, and shape is probably the first thing I want to speak to you about. I think one of the most important things about liquid eyeliner is to decide what shape you're going for before you actually put it on, because there are loads and loads of different things you can do with it. You've got free creative reign. You're painting freehand on your face with a brush, so you can do whatever shape you like, and there are lots out there. If you just search the internet, search YouTube, you'll find loads, and I'll probably do some more detailed videos on possibly on some different eyeliner shapes anyway. But as I'm talking now, hopefully you'll be able to see a few different shapes appearing due to the magic of video editing, for some examples basically of different kind of liquid eyeliner shapes that you can do. So, once you've decided the shape, I think practice is really important. I would advise practicing the shape, practice drawing it. You can sort of teach your hand to draw the shape that you want to draw before you actually get it on your face, because if you're continually making mistakes and scrubbing it off your eyes with eye makeup remover, you're just going to end up with sore eyes. And it means that once you've got a bit of practice and you get yourself quite good at it, which will happen really quickly, you won't have to worry on a sort of middle of a night out when you've got 10 minutes left to put your makeup on, as every girl has that problem. Just swoop it on and it'll be done, which will be really, really nice. I would advise that if you're going to practice, use the back of your hand rather than a piece of paper, because it's skin, so it feels similar. And you can literally just grab your eyeliner and think, oh, what shape do I want to do? Do I want to do sort of a sort of 60s inspired? Right, well, I'm going to need a flick there, and I'm going to need a circle, and you can just build up the shape that you're going to go for. It'll just make you feel a little bit better about putting it on your eye, because you'll have a little bit of practice. Next thing is the eyeliner itself, because when I get a request for, I want to be able to do sort of, swooping liquid eyeliner, what you think when you see somebody with that kind of makeup on, you probably assume they've got liquid eyeliner on, but it may not be quite as simple as that, because as with all makeup, there's loads of products out there. My preferred tool, the one that I generally use on myself, is sort of traditional liquid eyeliner. It's bottle and brush. It's a little bottle of colour, a nice navy blue here. As my colouring, I don't tend to wear black, it's a bit harsh on me, and it's got a brush that you dip in and just paint with. However, there's loads out there. I know a lot of people, I don't really get on with these very well for some reason, but I know a lot of people really like and get eyeliners that have got this felt tip style applicator, which I think some people think is just a bit easy because it's just literally like drawing. As I say, for some reason, I don't quite get on with them. I think it's sort of horses for courses, different people will like different things. Another one that I really like doing though, is you probably don't realise, but you have an array of liquid eyeliner at home already, because, I've got my CMB palette here. Eyeshadow, brilliant tool, because all you need to do is get yourself an eyeliner brush. A couple of different types of eyeliner brush out there. You can either use a sort of small paintbrush style one, so it just sort of says precision eyeliner brush on it, or you can get this flat sort as well. For using eyeshadow, I prefer to use the paintbrush style. Wet the paintbrush, wet your eyeliner brush, pretend you're at school in art, mix it up in your eyeshadow until you get kind of a painty sort of consistency. You can see if you look at the green one there, I've done it quite a lot with the green one. And then just paint it onto your eye like liquid eyeliner. So it's brilliant because you've already got sort of probably, some people will have hundreds of colours depending on your kind of makeup stash. That means you can be a little bit more creative. You've got lots of colours at your hand. Now, where does this brush come in? Well, this brush is useful for the last sort I'm going to look at, which is gel liner. And I've got some in this palette here, but they also come in little pots. So we open up the palette. If you look at the bottom row, They probably just look like eyeshadows, but they are actually gel eyeliners. All you need to do, some people, they are quite fun to work with because they're a little bit thick. They give you a slightly different sort of texture almost to the liquid eyeliner, is grab your brush, just work it into the eyeliner. You can see it has actually a gel consistency rather than a powder shadow. And then you just literally use that brush to sort of paint your eyeliner shape on your eye. It can take a little bit of getting used to working with the flat brush shape, but you can get some really, really good effects with it. So, actual application. Once you've decided from this vast array of products what you're going to use, and I would recommend trying a few until you find the one that you work with best, because I think different people do get on with different ones better. Take your eyeliner. First of all, you need to get some balance. So the way that you're going to do that is you're going to rest your elbow on your dressing table, on your dining table, on your desk, wherever you're actually doing your makeup. And you're going to look down into the mirror, and that's going to give you a really good surface. Some people do have quite smooth eyelids. If you don't have a smooth eyelid, or if you've got a hooded lid, some people sort of have them more hang down here, use the opposite finger just to pull up and out like that, and that will give you a smooth surface to work on if you have any creping or anything like that. And that will mean that the eyeliner brush won't sort of drag over any lumps and bumps, and will mean that you get a much smoother look. You're then just going to take your eyeliner. If you want, you can actually rest your hand on your face as well to give you even more stability. It could be good if you've actually put sort of a lot of work into your base to actually put a tissue between your hand and your face at that point. And then what I would really recommend is, rather than just thinking, oh, I'm going to do a big swoop, don't think about doing a big swoop. Think about it as if you were almost just painting. You're just going to use little lines to pop it on. That way you're not going to make a massive mistake, and you can build it up gently and slowly. And all you're going to do is look down in the mirror. I like to start not actually right in the corner. I like to start just a little bit further over and decide on kind of the width of my eyeliner. Take it right down into the lashes. You don't want any gaps between the eyeliner and the lashes. Don't be frightened of painting in both directions. Out to the corner. Again, kind of sort of decide on the width. Make sure you're even. And then I like to just make sure I've got a little bit on the brush. And then you're just going to dab gently into the corner of your eye really quickly. You only really want to use one stroke on that inner corner because you don't want it too thick. Could leave it like that if you want to, but obviously I've gone for some exaggeration, so I'm going to make sure I've got plenty on the eyeliner brush and go for my flick. Literally, it's just a flick of the wrist. And there we go. Done. Easy peasy. Obviously, I've been using liquid eyeliner quite a lot, so I'm fairly quick. Don't be afraid to take your time and just practice, practice, practice.